Grace and peace to you. As we celebrate Black History Month, I want to take a moment to talk about a painful and disturbing part of our history. Throughout our nation's history, Black people have been subjected to inhumane treatment, brutal violence, and dehumanizing stereotypes. One of the most egregious examples of this is the portrayal of Black people as animals, specifically apes and monkeys. Let's go back to the 1800s during the height of slavery in the United States. Slave owners and colonizers used these racist caricatures to justify the brutal treatment of Black people. They claimed that we were inferior, less than human, and more like animals. These images were used to dehumanize us, to make us seem less worthy of dignity and respect. For example, in the 1800s, racist cartoons and advertisements depicted Black people with exaggerated ape-like features. They would show us with tails on all fours or with gorilla-like faces. These images were used to justify the transatlantic slave trade, to make it seem acceptable to enslave and subjugate Black people. Fast forward to the late 1800s and early 1900s, racist caricatures and propaganda continue to spread, often in the form of postcards, cartoons, and films. These depictions of Black people as apes and monkeys were used to justify segregation, Jim Crow laws, and continuing oppression. Even in the 20th century, stereotypes persisted in movies, in films. Movies like Birth of a Nation in 2015 exemplify this problematic trend, often depicting Black characters in subservient and dehumanizing roles that reinforce racist attitudes towards the Black community. Unfortunately, these dehumanizing portrayals of Black people have not disappeared. Even in the 20th century, during the Obama presidency, we saw a disturbing resurgence of racist caricatures. When Barack Obama, the first Black president of the United States, was elected in 2008, he and his wife, Michelle, were subjected to racist and dehumanizing comments. He was subjected to racist memes and cartoons depicting him as an ape or a monkey. Even Michelle was not immune with some racist cartoons showing her as a gorilla or chimpanzee. This is not a new phenomenon. It's a continuation of the same racist and dehumanizing ideologies that have been perpetuated against Black people for centuries. The fact that the office of the president will perpetuate this kind of hate is not only disturbing, but it's also a stark reminder of how far we still have to go in terms of achieving equality and justice for all. They perpetuate systemic racism, promote anti-Black sentiment, and contribute to the dehumanization of Black people. It's about power, control, and maintaining status quo. By dehumanizing Black people, they can justify their treatment of us. They can justify slavery, segregation, and systemic racism. It's essential that we acknowledge the historical context of these racist caricatures and recognize their ongoing implications. So, what can we do about it? First, we must acknowledge and confront the history of these racist caricatures. We must recognize the ways in which they have dehumanized and marginalized Black people. We must also educate ourselves and others about the ongoing implications of these stereotypes. Let's call for an end to systemic racism and for a world where Black people are treated with dignity and respect. Let's work together to create a society where these racist portrayals are not perpetuated or tolerated. We can start by supporting organizations that fight against racism, by engaging in respectful conversations with others, and by using our platforms to amplify Black voices and perspectives. Let's make a commitment to ourselves and to each other to fight against this kind of hate and dehumanization. Let's work towards a world where someone and everyone is treated with dignity and respect. Let's make this Black History Month one to remember, and let's keep pushing forward towards a brighter, more just future for all of us. So, together, we can create a world where Black people are seen as human beings, deserving of respect and equality. Let's make it happen. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going. God bless you.